Oh, I know you. You Earth, right? Yeah.
Hi guys. I'm about to go with Lyndon to the studio, so I gotta get ready. But I had to do a little protection ritual. I basically made a mojo bag. Within these past couple months, I've been dealing with a lot of hood shit. Bitches trying to run me over with cars, motherfuckers pulling guns out on me. I got into a physical altercation at my job with a guy, a nigga, a whole man. And I won, period. But I have been feeling recently that I need to do a protection spell. It's also been coming up in my readings that people are plotting against me. So I felt the need to make a little protection mojo bag. Just to keep myself around some better energy and protect myself. I mean, it's in the name. Shit. I don't know what the fuck else to tell you. So first thing you want to get is, and this is optional, I like to, if I use herbs, I like to burn them. I like to burn them because then I can enchant myself, my energy, my aura, or other things with the smoke. So it's like a 2-spell-in-1 type of thing. But most of the things we're going to be using today are roots, so they don't really burn. But I did use some sage, so I still decided to get a little fire going. So you're going to want something that you can burn stuff in. If you don't have a cauldron or something like that, you can use a pot, like a regular old pot for noodles. Throw them hoes in there. So I use sage first. I threw the sage in there just as a cleansing. I pretty much add sage to everything. Now, it has been said within the spiritual community recently, and it's just kind of a known fact that, like, if you use white sage or blue sage, I can't remember which is which, but depending on which one you use, it can erase all the energy from something. Like, it cleanses all energy and not just negative energy. But in my experience, using sage in my mojo bags hasn't decreased its power or effect, I should say. If I put sage in there with the intention of it keep my aura clean and protect my aura from myself, from my own self-doubt, from my own trauma, again, it'll be just as useful in my opinion. Yeah. So yeah, first thing I put in there was sage, and then I got used angelica root. Angelica root is really good for protection, feminine protection specifically. I do have an OnlyFans. I am a stripper, so protecting my feminine is really important to me, and strengthening it is really important to me as well. The next ingredient I used is devil's claw. Devil's claw is super good for protection. It's also good for weight loss. Oh my god. I hear it's used in curses sometimes too, but intention is everything. So I put it in the bowl, and then or whatever you're using, hey, and then I use an incense stick to light it. That's just how I do it. It's the safest way for me. It's my preference. However you decide to light it is on you. And again, you don't have to light it. At this point, you could just throw it in the bag. Before you throw it in the bag, I would say sage the bag. Since I burnt what I put in the bag and sage was included, I didn't feel the need to. While you're burning it, you should say, or what I do, is say affirmations of protection. I said, I am protected. My aura is protected. My psychic body is protected. No evil can be brought to me or done to me without my say-so. So that last one, where no harm can be done to me without my say-so, you want to be careful with that affirmation, because if you have a history of letting harm being done to yourself and compromising for the cost of companionship, acceptance, or what have you, that is not an affirmation you want to say, because basically you want to be protected. Like, you can't be like, no harm can be done to me unless I say so, and you say and allow harm to be done to you often. So I would just stick to the first two. If you're not confident in your emotional control and your mental control, point blank period. You see how the curls came out on this side versus this side? This is the shit I be fucking talking about. But flat iron curls, you talking about a motherfucking mad. Like, flat iron curls will irritate you like trying to get your natural hair into a slick back ponytail. Like, it's the same amount of audacity and irritation. Fuck it. I also added a quartz crystal. Ooh, child. I look like I don't do hair. And I don't. But I mean, I also don't look bad. God damn, what was I even talking about? Right. So you burn it. I added quartz. Quartz is not only a good stone for healing, but it also amplifies spells. So I use quartz in everything because it amplifies spells, amplifies intentions, and amplifies. I also put amethyst in there. That was mostly for me. It doesn't really necessarily add any protective value, but I added it with the intentions of protecting my psychic body and not just my physical body and not just my emotions. I don't want no spiritual warfare against me either. Also, I like to keep an amethyst on me anyway to amplify my clairvoyance. So like, not only do I want to be protected from negative energies and things that don't serve me, I also want to be aware of them. Yeah. And then you want to just slide that hoe into a bag. For your mojo bag, you can use any bag. I would use a small bag. I wouldn't like put it in a purse. You could put it in the pocket of a purse maybe. Like if you got like a little pocket in there. I just ended up using this old bag that my mother-in-law gave me. She had got a subscription to some crystal company or some shit. But she gave me the bags from, yeah, I think that's about everything. I keep this mojo bag on my person. Every time I go somewhere, I'm gonna have it on me. Keep the weird bitches away, keep the dusty bitches away. If some of your friends stop linking with you or start wanting to go home early, take it as a sign, sis. Okay? Don't fight for the change to come and then fight the change when it get here. Okay? You don't need to be fighting anybody, but the attributes of yourself that's keeping you from being the person that you want to be and living the life you want to live. Them is the motherfuckers you need to be, okay? So if somebody needs to get the fuck out of my life for me to reach the goals that I'm trying to reach, same for you too, they're gonna have to go. I don't care how fun it is. It's temporary. It's instant gratification with no lasting results. Keep that in mind.
Mel baby.
I'm gonna what?
What if our baby really is darker than me but lighter than you? That would kind of be fire.
I think they are gonna be.
I think the first one, either the first or if we have three, the third one would be like that.
I don't know how strong my jeans are. Oh, I'm about to head out. I got my mojo bag with me. I'm gonna put it in my pocket. Hold on. Into the. Oh, a spider web. Oh wait, hold up. I made this jacket when I was like 15. Like, you tizzy? And talk to me, ask me questions. It's raining. Meditate before everything. And all your manifestations will come to you tenfold.
He wanna pop out, I wanna rock out.